Yo, what is up, YouTube? Optimistic Teal here. So I think this is the first time you guys are seeing my apartment. This is my room. But anyway, so I've not posted in quite some time, and my eyes are like trying so hard to like focus on like certain parts of my eyes are weird. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So I figured it's only correct that I post an update, and so I know that a lot of you aren't in the Discord server, but so I felt like I should make a video explaining where I've been, what I've been up to, blah blah blah. Because it's basically been 2 months or like a month and a half or something since my last upload. My voice is so weird sometimes it changes. Anyway, so uh, I'm gonna keep certain things vague. Simply because it doesn't feel right to talk about certain things, obviously, that are more personal to me, uh, to talk about them on YouTube. So, in November, early November, around the last time I uploaded, uh, I was sort of going through some stuff that obviously I'm going to keep vague. The one thing I will tell you guys, though, is that it's nothing like terrible or, life threatening, anything like that. I promise I have like no illnesses, no nothing. Uh, so don't worry. Like I'm okay. I promise. Like pinky swear. Uh, but basically, I'm sort of back on that whole soul searching thing in a way, and really just kind of trying to figure out who I am while also kind of trying to break my social anxiety. For those of you that know or may not know, I've always been a really shy guy, and even growing up, I was a really shy kid, and I would like never talk. But your boy got his first part time job through the times of when I quit uploading into now. Granted, it was only like a seasonal thing, so I'm not there anymore, unfortunately. But that's a story for a different day. But anyway, I'm sort of on this whole soul searching path in a way, while also just kind of having fun and chilling. And basically just kind of really just trying to figure out who I am, like as a person in a way, like not in the strange way like I've like some kind of dementia, but more or less like really just who am I? Like what do I really want out of life? These sort of questions. But I'm also trying to pick up new hobbies, and I picked up playing the guitar. My tongue is like so twisted right now. Uh, but like basically, I've also picked up new hobbies. I did get a violin for Christmas, so that was pretty cool. I get to learn how to play that at some point, and then the acoustic guitar, and then event which I picked that up probably a few months back at my old job. Uh, which that's again a story for another day. My first job I worked with my father, so yeah. But anyway, uh, he gave me a guitar that because he had an extra, so I picked that up and I've been practicing. And fun fact, the one of the first things I tried to learn was Darth Vader's theme, and I can kind of play it a tiny bit. Anyway, um, arms getting tired from holding my phone up. So your boy got a new phone, right? And I was gonna do a drawing stream, explain all of this fun stuff, and it broke. Like I accidentally snapped it. So yeah, rip. I got to get a bigger one. But yeah, like I said though, I'm gonna keep certain things vague, uh, simply because it just doesn't feel right for me to talk about it. I guess because it is a bit more on the personal side, and I'd just kind of rather keep it that way. Um, just at least for now. Uh, but again, as I said, it's nothing bad. Like not like some kind of illness or like I'm sick or whatever. Like there's nothing wrong. But it was just more or less kind of the stuff like I guess I've talked about before, with depression, blah 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 blah, and all of that. Now, all that is said and done. Your boy is doing good at this point in time in life. And obviously, if it's not obvious, I got a bit of a hair change up and all that, and new glasses. So I went from the anime glasses, which I still have, uh, to these. So that's cool. Anyway, so I guess sort of to wrap things up, as far as when videos would resume, I do not know. because see it basically hold on, excuse me. So as far as when videos resume though, I do not know. And it's not even because I'm like disliking YouTube or any of that. It's more or less I want to be in sort of a more like different mindset with my videos in the sense of like like in a way almost feel like there's like two versions of me as a content creator. There is the one that does the drawing streams, which is like the more serious, down to earth sort of like that you can talk about life with and all that, and anime, and you can joke around, whatever. And then there's the me that's like trying to be funny, but it's not like awkward trying, like where I'm more or less like a comedian in different videos, but drawing streams are more serious and more like that. And I like that version of me more. Like I notice sometimes even with friends, um, I sometimes think of myself almost like the class clown type, but that's not exactly how I always am. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm still kind of on that whole soul searching process of figuring out who I am in a way. Uh, which I mean, I always say, hey man, like there's always a time for a good old fashioned soul search. But yeah, again, um, I'm basically just trying to think what I kind of want to do. So, as you guys know, dieting has been a huge part of my life for quite some time now, and probably like the last 2 years when I initially started. Um, I gave up soda. I've not touched soda in 2 years now. This will be my second year this January, and I'm really proud of that. But like, I'm trying to lose a bit more weight. I don't know if you guys see my old videos, but I can definitely see in the face. I was almost rocking a triple chin, and yeah, it was pretty gross. At least on me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to fat shame, because, like, trust me, your boy grew up tubby, and I still have some insecurities there. But, uh, but yeah. But anyway, I'm getting like really, really off topic. The reason I'm oh god, what was that? The reason I'm mentioning diet is I'm basically trying to get back onto my weightlifting. And I'm actually planning on buying a membership at a gym nearby so that I can get back to that. So, but like, Teal, what does this have to do with the update? So, the reason I'm mentioning everything that I have, one, I want you guys to know that I'm okay. Hence why I mentioned the stuff in November and all that. And why, again, I can't clarify enough that, again, there's nothing wrong. Nothing like that. Like, because I don't know if some of you guys worry about me or not. And I would truly feel terrible if you guys were, like, worried about me. And so, with weightlifting, though, weightlifting, job, etc., it's going to be a bit harder to have time. And not to mention, I've also been hanging out with my friends and stuff, which is truly fun because I love getting out of the house. I mean, because growing up, especially through high school, middle school, like I would really more or less say high school, I was always the type that just stayed in his room all the time and just played video games. And not that there's anything really wrong with that per se. I just never really developed my social skills. Like, and I think that's where my social anxiety really comes from, is that I never learned how to start conversations. Like, how do you greet people? Like, how do you, make friends? And, it kind of goes back to my whole, like, story of high school, how I was always kind of the lonely type. And now I'm really starting to kind of correct those mistakes, and I'm getting really better at this, and I'm getting better at talking with people and all that fun stuff. And basically, like, I'm really just working on myself is sort of what I'm trying to get through onto this video, is that I'm trying to fix my body as far as my dieting and weightlifting, but I'm also trying to kind of fix, like, the anxiety of just talking, really. I mean, I've always been quiet, and basically just kind of trying to live comfortably and all that fun stuff. But again, going back to the videos and all that, I don't really know, because I don't really know what direction I want to go in. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I love drawing, but I sort of lost my feel for drawing around like 2 months ago. In the sense of like, I just don't really have anything I want to draw. So anyway, um, that's basically it as far as this video. But yeah, again, um, I just don't want you guys to worry about me. Some stuff I'm gonna keep vague, and to those of you that do know what I'm talking about when I say like the thing I'm keeping vague, because I did talk to my close friends about it at the time, when all that was going on. Again, I'd ask that you just respect my privacy with that because it's just something I do not want to talk about. And again, like, I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad or anything like that. It's just, I'd rather keep it vague and I'd rather just move on from a lot, and I really just kind of want to reinvent myself and figure out who I am. And hopefully when all that is said and done, the dust is settled and I really kind of have a good like idea of the person I am or meant to be, I'd like to come back to making videos regularly, but also try to really kind of up my content and really just do something more. Like, in my drawing streams, what I always found special about them is that I can basically talk about anything, and some people would even say that I'm calming and stuff like that. And I want to be that channel that's just like a calming place, like sort of like this sort of like, if I'm saying the word right, like sanctuary, if you will, from your stress, depression, whatever that may be bothering you. And I want to be that, like, which is what I'm saying. Like, this whole soul searching is kind of turning out well. That's part of why I cut my hair too. Is that I really want to kind of reinvent myself a bit, and that's kind of fun. So, anyway, peace out. Sorry for the long video and this terrible camera angle, but your boy's arm gets tired. So, I'm a peace out. And again, to anybody that may have been worried about me, I truly apologize for not making this video sooner. It's just, I don't know, like, I just wasn't ready yet. I kind of feel ready now, but I'm still kind of unsure. I don't know. Maybe I'll delete this video, maybe I won't. Who knows? But, to those of you that stuck around, to those of you that watched this, thank you, just for sticking around. And peace out, guys.